Hey there, so it is Camille back here. I'm sorry for lack of updates. I haven't really been having time, and I was promising you guys a fortune cookie of the day. Not that any of you guys watch this anyway. So today is gonna be all about kids in restaurants. Actually, I'm actually babysitting right now, so of course, appropriate subject, huh? I'm actually not the biggest kid fan when it comes to letting them eat in a restaurant. Um, I don't know what it is about kids. They find carpet and they just have to dig their food into it. They throw food all over the place. They complain when you bring a drink with a top on it, and so as soon as you don't bring a drink with a top on it, they spill their Hawaiian punch all over the place, so it's a sticky mess. Jello gets ground into the freaking walls. I don't know what it is about kids that makes them want to be messy in a restaurant. And the worst part of it is the fact, not the fact that they're just being kids, it's the fact that the parents just watch them do it. Literally, they just watch them do it. Even sometimes they contribute. One time I had this lady, she sat herself by the way, which will be a whole other video. Um, and so she was feeding her baby, who had thrown like half of its food on the floor. And what she did, she looked at the mess on the table, like she didn't want the mess on the table, and just brushed it on the floor. Yeah. And a lot of the times, the thing that end up on the floor is rice and sweet and sour pork or chicken. Sweet and sour sauce is really sticky and it stains like crazy. No, not as bad as curry, but sweet and sour sauce is pretty bad. And then kids are just joy. I mean, seriously, they beg their parents for vending machine money constantly because they want the stupid little plastic toys. And their parents say no and no and no, and so they start complaining until they finally get their way because they know they're going to get their way. And then a lot of the times, when there's an outburst, the parents just watch their kid cry like there's nobody else in the restaurant or something like that. They just, or they discipline them. They like take them into the bathroom and discipline them. So that's just crazy. And the worst part is that the parents just let their kids run around the restaurant, like literally run around. And you know, kids do not look where they're going. My deepest fear, and I have reoccurring nightmares, like actual nightmares about this, is a kid will be running around and knock into me when I have a whole tray of hot soup. Egg drop, actually. It's always been egg drop in my dreams because it's the most sticky. So that's, and so I dump it over my front and then get some on the kid, and then the parent blames me because they always blame me if anything ever happens to their kid, even though it's not my fault. Um, blames me for giving their kids burns, even though I'll be like blistering and stuff like that. And that would be my breaking point. That'd be like, that's the part where I'll be like, hell no, you have to get out. Seriously, yeah, that's just great. I just love kids. Anyway, that's my little kid spiel. I might elaborate on it more once I have some more horror stories to tell you. I did have these two play kids, and I never see them anymore, but they were my favorite kids ever. They'd always say please and thank you, and they were always so polite, and I just absolutely love them. Anyway, so the fortune cookie of the day. This is one of my favorite fortune cookies. I don't have it in front of me, but it's one of my favorite. You find great pleasure in you find great pleasure in helping the ones you love in bed. I have that on my bulletin board. Anyway, I thought I'd do a quick update. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.